Alright, this is Andrew with Jota Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Salt Lake City by the Capitol. Today is February 9th, 2023, and we're at 672 North, 200 West. We've got the camera pushed out 100 feet to the city connection, and now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that water running, that's the main line that we're dropping into. You're dropping into the top, which is kind of nice because if the main line backs up, so it has to fill way up before it would ever come up your line. There's a little bit of buildup right there. You're going to see a lot of that as we pull through. It looks like you have a pretty good size offset there too. If you look at the pipe, how the left side of it looks like it's completely blocked. It looks like that. It's called the nose-on. That's where it goes into the main line. It looks like it slipped from the nose-on, or like the nose-on is moved. It looks like clay, from what I can tell so far. Not positive yet, but possibly clay. There's a big old root covering the majority of the line. I definitely recommend getting this line hydrojetted to blast everything out, and then having it evaluated further to see if there's anything that you'd be able to see once everything is removed. There's a lot that we're going to be able to see right now, but it's good to have it evaluated once it's clean as well. There's a couple ways to clean a line. You can cable it, and that's where they will put a cable, or they call it a snake, down the line, and that's good if you have an active backup and you need to just relieve all the water and punch a hole through the blockage. I'd not recommend it here. I would recommend hydrojetting, because hydrojetting will blast everything out. So here's another huge root ball. And you don't want to ignore it, because it's possible for waste to collect and create a blockage, and then it can back up into the house. There's another big root. I'm accessing the line through the clean out. Lots of roots. There's another huge one. I'm accessing the sewer line through a clean out on the side of the house. It's kind of underneath those wooden steps next to the entry that goes up to unit 2 and 3. There's also a lot of buildup on the line. So aside from all the roots, you can see all this grease that's built up on the line. Hydrojetting would also blast that stuff out. It looks like there's good grade, which is good news. That's one of the most important aspects of the sewer line, is that everything is draining on its own with gravity. You don't want to see too much standing water. I didn't see an access point inside the basement. It would be best if we were scoping from under the house. That way we can see what else is going on underneath the property, underneath the house, underneath the basement slab. So we're not able to see that. It's possible that it's in the mechanical room, but they had a lot of stored items in the mechanical room, and so all of that would need to be removed before we would even know if there's an access point in there. So just to recap, there's a lot of roots on this line, a little bit of buildup from grease and gunk. You want to have all that hydrojetted out and then evaluate it again where they camera it again. A lot of companies will include a camera when they hydrojet, and that's to help make sure that they've gotten everything out, and then also to see if there's any other issues going on that we wouldn't have been able to see because of all the buildup and all the roots. I'm going to end this recording now.